Hi there. So Val Serano just released a new version, expanding some of the quests and adding more content. Notably, there are now 3 dates, and you can join the College of Winterhold when you do. Rather than rehash the whole story, I'm just going to play through the new content now. And you may have noticed I don't have the Val Soprano replacer that I was using. It hasn't updated yet. The appearance difference might be jarring, but from time to time I switch around replacers and I just assume that's the rift and face changer. In my timeline, 2 years have passed. Don't worry about what happened in the interim, I'll be covering it eventually. So both Val and Des look different. They're a sort of on-again, off-again pair. Anyway, there's an additional breadcrumb when you realize Fathis isn't actually dead.
Servants of Moloch Ball. Broken soul gems that don't seem entirely empty. What did you get yourself into, Fathis?
In my mind, Hermaeus Mora has just come to collect. His soul being split between several soul gems. Much of it plays out the same, but Sailor's Bargain is greatly expanded.
Memory of it anyway. We're in Apocrypha. I used to serve Hermaeus Mora. This place is made from the memories I sometimes bargain for knowledge. Most of it really happened. Some of it's lies I told myself. None of it's friendly. Eyeballs does not appreciate lying. Even when you don't realize you're doing it. I learned to tell all that apart with Mora's gift.
This is like a Hermaeus Mora holds a grudge.
You're not supposed to be in here.
Thought you could set your upstart little boots on my island, and now look at you, decorating my harbor as crab bait. Here's your share of the gold, fitting compensation for your service to the Empire.
Of course. Can't let those knife-eared grayskins and their associates think they're welcome here. The pirates wouldn't even pay me.
The rightful pirates are citizens of Strosbakai, thank you.
Wait, you don't belong here.
Hermaeus Mora, I've come to bargain.
You've come to die!
You're already dead. Pathetic. You've seen your last sunrise. You have to do better.
Good enough. It was built from the contents in my mind that I chose, remember?
I haven't seen the worst of it, have I?
No, you haven't.
What if instead of your worst moments, this place was built from your best memories?
You mean, what, if I revealed things I was proud of?
This is getting into some pretty dark territory.
Yes, Sarah? What do you want?
Ah! He's back! Welcome aboard, son! Glad to see you made something of yourself while you were away. Did your old man proud in the Imperial Navy of all places? We got a lot to plan now. Meet me in my cabin once your gear is stowed.
Damned amulet. I wish I'd never found it. I can't seem to take it off. I already gave you Zarek. I know Val tried to stop us, but you can't have it. I won't do it. No, not that either. I'll think of something else. What more do you want from me? I've given you enough. You can have my soul if you can pry it from my corpse.
Yeah?
That was cool and different than the Dragonborn DLC. Also, the fight for Fathis is a little different. Funny that the faction warfare NPCs that spawned were college mages, since I'm going to be going there later. Kinda closes the loop narrative-wise. So this is where I'm going to change gears into actual narrative mode. Here's how the new material fits into my story.
Dear Valerius Serano, it's been a while. Year and a half, maybe? You flew by night a little quickly when you figured out I was settling down and retiring for a while. I heard you're captaining a ship again. I hope things are going well for you. I truly do. If you're in Skyrim, you should drop by. I spend a lot of time in solitude these days. Been taking classes at the Bard's College. Mostly it's peaceful days with the family. P.S. Sometimes I wish for more excitement around here, but it's not as if I'm wishing for another war. Love, distant stormlit. Could you make the Bard uniform show a little bit more cleavage? Just personal preference.
I don't mind. Really?
Oh shit. Listen, buddy, if you're getting fresh with me, I'll shout you into next week.
Hello.
Oh my god, it's you! What did you do to your face? Actually, never mind. Still handsome. Just a different handsome. I'll assume breaking laws was involved.
That's a good look.
Oh, you like this, do ya? Grew my hair out, and I don't need the glasses. They're actually for long-range aiming, and they make me look sophisticated. Currently waiting for Indari to make alterations to my clothes. I have some time to kill. Want to catch up?
I wouldn't put it like that. There's plenty to do around Solitude. Could I get you a drink?
At 8 in the morning? Yeah, fuck it.
Let's take a walk then. Have you ever tried the spiced wine here? It's one of my favorites. They say it warms the blood. Some days, when the wind blows hard from the north, even I feel the cold.
Damn. I hope you haven't been having too much fun without me. Haven't actually needed to pull out this armor for a while. The Bard outfit kinda sucks, by the way.
Cheers to new friendships and my survival. I'd like to show you one of my favorite spots. It's on top of the city walls. You can see for miles on a clear day, although that's rare for the Sea of Ghosts. I hope you don't mind a few stairs. I like to stretch my legs when I'm on shore. It always amazes me the places you could go if you just walk in like you own the place.
Spoken like a true rogue.
Here we are. How do you like the view?
It's great. I bet you like the view more, though.
I could show you a few more sights sometime, If you're interested.
You remember what I said back then? We're both not really the marrying type. But it'd be nice if you visited more often. I could be persuaded to take in more views.
I'll keep a weather eye out for opportunities to be persuasive. I always liked this city. It's the only decent food this side of the Jarrell Mountains.
This was great. Promise me you're staying at least a bit. I've got to get to class.
Absolutely.
It's been so great seeing you again. You remember when you told me life was uncertain?
I remember. It was right after the Morag Tong tried to kill us. In that moment, I was really happy that you were okay. But happy moments don't change the kind of trouble I bring. You don't deserve that.
I can handle trouble, and you.
I would like nothing better than to see you try.
Besides, I come with my own problems. You know, my attachments. Attachments like family, some little ones, and a non-husband Daedric prince.
As many nights as I celebrated Sanguine in my younger years, you managed to get the prince himself with one drinking contest. Seems a little unfair.
And stretch marks.
I gotta be honest, I like your brand of trouble. Not sure I could stay away even if I wanted to. How about another adventure? Supposedly, a ship called the Silver Moon sank years ago on Lake Illinolta. I wonder if we could find the wreck.
Sounds amazing. Let's go in the morning. It'll take us hours to get there.
That's great. There's a spot near the Guardian Stones where the locals keep their fishing boats. I'll arrange to borrow one for the day.
Ah, damn it. It's raining.
There's an old sailor's saying, if you don't like the weather, just wait a minute.
Starting to die down. Good.
I hope you know where you're going. I'm not great at navigating without sight of the horizon. I was wondering, why did you rescue me?
What do you mean?
You didn't have to go to that island. You didn't have to get involved. But you went out of your way for me. Why?
Why wouldn't I? When it's easy to help, why not? Also curiosity. You seemed interesting. And shirtless.
Oh, how do I measure up so far?
About yay big, if I remember correctly. I like what I'm looking at. You are interesting.
Well, if nothing else, I can promise you won't lack for excitement around me. This lake is deeper than I expected. I wonder if it used to be larger. That would explain the supposed size of the wreck. The water's crystal clear. I like watching all the fish. I read that the Lady Stone is on an island out here. I suppose you know that she's one of the charges of the warrior. The Red Guards I sailed with like to make offerings to them, and believed it brought luck to the ship. They told me that my being born under the steed was lucky too, but I always thought that was idle superstition.
Yeah, the warrior and lady are friends to sailors. I was born under the warrior sign, by the way. Speaking
of superstitions, I was talking to some of the fishermen, and there's a lot of wild tales about the sunken ruins to the north. Old Imperial Fort. Sound like a bunch of nonsense to me. By the way, you look great. I think I like it when your hair's a bit wind-tossed.
Yeah, I just let my hair to whatever these days. We're in peacetime for the moment. You look great, too. Real baby face these days.
You know, at sea, there's nothing to look at except the endless blue of sky and waves. It's a sight I've always loved. Things are simple at sea.
Yeah, I sailed too, remember?
But the scenery here is unexpectedly more interesting.
I don't know if that's for me, but the trees are nice.
It's not much further. I wonder if we should have packed lunch.
Roda!
Well, I guess it wouldn't be Skyrim without a small bandit skirmish. But on a date? Rude.
What do you know? There is a shipwreck here. The water's so clear, I could just about see to the bottom. Want to go for a swim and check it out?
Hell yeah. Of course, I'm gonna take these clothes off first.
I knew you couldn't resist an adventure. Let's see what we can find down there. The current's not too strong. We could just climb back in the boat when we're finished swimming.
Ring of the Seas means I can just walk across the water. Of course, need to take it off to dive. Man, this bikini is too small. I couldn't find the black one. Now I'm getting other ideas about what I could do on the water. You have an imagination. Figure it out. I wonder if you're as good a swimmer as you are a talker.
It's beautiful here.
Beats the ocean, right?
The company's much better. As for the view, I'd rather look into your eyes and stare over the horizon.
Eyes are up here.
I was just thinking that I'd like to kiss you.
What a coincidence. I'd like that too.
I want to do this again soon. Just you and me. No distractions.
You remember when you got captured and I saved you?
Yeah?
That was kinda a shitty place to ask me if I loved you.
Sorry.
But it's alright. I do, actually. In my way. You might find me callous. But I don't plan on being tied to one lover. The sooner you realize that, the sooner your feelings will be spared.
It's okay. No, really. I'm only leaving so you'll miss me. I'm always with you.
Yeah, in spirit, I know. Have you ever thought about staying a while? How's your magic training coming?
I do wish I knew more about magic.
Well, I have a surprise for you. We're gonna stay in Whiterun tonight. Tomorrow, meet me at the carriage. So Winterhold, right?
I can't believe they left the place in shambles for decades. I've seen ships look better than this after a storm.
You might have guessed why we're here. I'm a member of this college, though technically, I haven't attended a class in like 2 years. Through basic instruction, you can learn a lot of quality of life spells.
Where do you think you're going?
Hey, Ferelda, been a while. I have a new student for you.
Oh, it's you. You know you owe tuition. About 6,000 septims.
What? Since when did they start charging tuition?
Since always.
All right, hang on.
Is there some way I can assist you?
Yeah, Val here wants entry. I have the money for both of us, plus back pay.
Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with magic. A small test, if you will.
Come on, Ferelda. I've been practicing in the field. Only gotten better. Even picked up some folk magic.
You know, I think you're right. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome back, apprentice. Why are you here? Let me guess. You have some business to discuss. Very subtle.
No, not anymore. I'd like to study at the college.
Certainly didn't anticipate that.
I'm self-taught, but there's magic I just haven't been able to understand on my own. I want to change that.
I see. This is a noble goal. A standard spell for one skilled in destruction magic is the Firebolt. Would you mind showing me?
Do you have a spell book I could study for a minute?
Certainly. I can teach you.
This is a lot easier with a reference book. I've got it now.
I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. If you need any help with destruction spells, please let me know.
Nice.
Say, there's a mage in Markarth that wrote some books on the Dwemer. Kalsema, renowned expert, actually. Do you think we could get a chance to meet him? Only if our business takes us there, of course. No need to go out of your way.
The college is an asset to Skyrim, even if it goes unnoticed or unappreciated.
Another new student. Wait a minute, you owe tuition.
Man, it's annoying being the only white-haired Redguard. I stick out. Not even my mom had white hair. I paid for Alda already.
And Mr. Serano, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your liking than your current clothes. I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin?
I can show him around. We like exploring anyway.
I see. Initially, you'll be learning from Tolfdir, one of our most esteemed wizards.
Settled in yet?
Not too bad. They managed to find a room for me on the same floor as you. Let's have a look.
Well, damn. Guess I understand why they took my name off the roster. What the hell? You got some kind of magic door by the stairs situation here? They gave my room to some dude named Nelicar. Who the fuck is Nelicar? Oh hey, didn't like the college robes?
Yeah?
Where'd you get the fancy digs?
Enthir. He knows a guy. Good tailor. Works fast. I was gonna wear the standard issue college robes, but they were tight in the shoulders and loose in the middle. And it was not a good look.
I brought a few options. Want to help me pick out my college alternative? Nice room. Option 1, simple blue dress. C tier at best. Option 2, extravagant witch outfit. Think this is a little much? S tier in style, but it's a little flashy. Also, I hate heels. I decided I'm curvy enough that the standard robe works. Want to sneak into Tolfdir's afternoon class?
Oh, hello there. A new student and a returning one. It appears you missed my afternoon lecture on magical theory. Would you like to hear the highlights?
Maybe not.
I'd love to.
God damn it, Val.
The key is in the magical runes. They're like a tonal language to change the dream. You picture them in your mind, use some magicka, and create an effect. Most young people memorize them, but by actually understanding them, you can innovate and...
Oh wait, what? Where am I? I could kill for a coffee about now. Magic training. I like the sounds of that.
I'll gladly share my knowledge with you.
You can see me?
Yeah.
Confound it all, I was quite sure I was invisible. Or at least transparent.
Maybe he's out of practice.
I heard Hamelin escaped the Whiterun dungeon. That man is crazy. I hope he moves on with his life and forgets about what happened here.
Hamelin? Sounds familiar.
I actually killed him in Back in Time 4, Gold Don't Rust.
Never underestimate the ability to influence others. There may be a matter in which your skills could be useful. The various points of focus for magic energies around the college have become polluted and need cleansing.
Sure, I can take care of that.
Very well.
Oh, Destana and Val Serano.
Coming!
We've expanded our curriculum to include adventuring types like yourself. How about a field assignment?
Definitely. I'm handy with alteration too, so lay it on me.
Ah, excellent. Very good. Today, I'll teach you a useful spell that might just save your life. If you should ever fall into a river, you'll be very glad you learned it. I will teach you how to breathe underwater. This is exciting, isn't it?
Alteration, the quality of life school. Tell me how.
Here, take a look at this. Just let me know when you're ready to practice the spell, all right?
Not even that hard.
That's what this lesson is for. Perfect time to try it out. I think perhaps you could help one of our scholars. Ah, yes. Find Aniel Gain. Look around. I'm sure you'll find him. He'll show you what to do.
Need something?
I'm working on some very important research, I assure you.
Tolfdir asked me to help you.
Yes. You must be one of the new apprentices then, right? Well now, I guess you'll have to come with me. Good. The two of us then. Isn't this exciting?
Where to?
Just north of here. It's not far, but travel has become dangerous of late. Get ready.
There's a bug where he doesn't move, so...
If that's what you want, I'll see you there soon.
He threw a snowball at me. Time to do this old trick.
I'm working on some very important research, I assure you.
You keep saying that.
We're finally here. Good, good. Yes. So...
Let me guess, you need me to dive in for you?
Yes. There should be a crystal down there. Somewhere. Please, do be careful. And, you know, use the spell. Thank you, and good luck.
Feels like I'm just doing you a favor and freezing my tits off.
Yes. I'd go looking myself, but I'm working on some very important research, I assure you.
Uh-huh, right. On what exactly?
The exact nature of my research is a secret, I'm afraid, but it really is quite valuable.
This thing is really corroded. Probably worthless.
Waste of time, then. Certainly none of this will benefit my research. Still, I suppose you'd better show that to Tolfdir nonetheless.
Since we're out anyway, got any more date spots? We've got all day. What? I hate snakes.
I could give you the obvious line about staying warm, but I was hoping you'd sit close to me, whether you're cold or not.
Lead the way, babyface.
That's exactly what I was hoping you'd say. I'm glad we got away from the crowd.
I did find the best seat available.
That's gonna cost you at least one kiss.
Why, that's a steal.
Paid in full.
Is there anything a big, strong man can do for you this fine day?
I don't know. If you see any big, strong men around, let us know, will you?
Well, that was fun. We should get some sleep. Class bright and early.
Yeah, sure thing. I'll see you in the morning.
Man, they stuck me in the downstairs common area.
Might I have a moment?
Seems like the other guy's on an expedition or something.
Yes, apologies for the intrusion. I was wondering, if you could possibly...
I wonder if the librarian at Cyrodiil leaves all the cleaning duties to a single apprentice.
Ha! Captain Serano, right on the door. What a blowhard. Wake up, it's time for class.
Mornings are too early. Whose idea was that?
Get up, get up, get up, get up.
Ugh, I was up all night working on something. Let me sleep.
Get up, we're late for class.
I need coffee. There's some stuff around the room.
I like my options here. I could really go for any one of these. I'll be nice.
Alright, I'll do it. But I'm gonna complain the whole time.
Wake me up when you're done.
Oh, that's really neat. I usually take mine black, but I'm taking the latte this time.
Remind me not to stay up so late.
Here you go. Open your mouth and I'll pour it in.
Praise Kinnereth. Thank you. I'm not exactly a morning person.
Why were you up all night anyway?
Well, I had this idea for a new conjuration spell. I just couldn't stop thinking about it. It's a bound shield. I tested it last night, and it really works. Maybe you'd like to try it?
Pretty similar to other bound items. That's pretty neat, if I ever use shields. Of course, I only know bound dagger in case I get captured or something.
I know this one ran a little long, but I pretty much covered all the new material. Expect me to even more jarringly return to Back in Time to wrap up the Bard stuff before I come back to this. By the way, if the timeline is confusing, use the playlist. Everything's sorted in chronological order. I hope you liked it, Xarian, and anybody else who checked it out. I will come back to Distana and Val's college experience later. So long, and thanks for watching.